Welcome to Geeks Are Sexy TV show. I'm your host, Michelle Roxy Davis. Thank you so much for joining us today on WCOBM.TV, live in Las Vegas. I'm here with Michael Haley, the owner of Platinum Physiques, and we're going to talk about competing, how it goes step by step, and in regards to Platinum Physiques, how it can change your life. Hi, welcome back to the show, Michael.
Hi.
Good to have you back.
Thank you.
First off, I want to tell everybody, about a year ago, I had a dilemma in my life where I was under a little bit of a crisis. My sister had terminal cancer, and it was a really, really hard journey for me. And I found a lot of passion and love and support by finding it through Platinum Physiques and Michael. And recently, since my sister passed, I can't tell you again all of the support and love and everything that you and your family and Joanne and everyone has done for me through the hard times. All I thought about was you guys and working out and all the adventures we've had together and all the good times and the tears and all the hard and good moments. And so I really want to say, first off, thank you so much for being such a strong part of my life. Everybody has been saying how great I look, and it's because of this man right here. So
thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are such a fitness family, and we're so blessed because, we just have so many amazing people, and it's the team, it's the whole family of people that just pull together when something happens, and it's really amazing. I love it.
You kicked my ass today in leg day, and during leg day, I remember looking at Heidi, my workout buddy, and I said, one more set to go, and it's totally worth it, and we're going to love every moment of it. And I remember she looked at you and she just said, I love my body, Michael. Thank you so much. She just couldn't say enough of how she loves the pain because it just changes her, and she just had to say it to you.
Yeah, that was very special for me because, and I, quite a few of the ladies and gentlemen that we work with, they compliment us. Heidi, what she said today was really great because she's worked out for a long time. She's won figure competitions. Mm-hmm. She's worked with other coaches. She's done a lot of other stuff, and she said, I never loved my physique as much as I do right now. And she just had a baby 6 months ago.
I know. She's amazing.
She looks amazing.
And especially that 80s party that you had, the leotard, oh my God, girl. You were looking ass-mazing. So I have to say thank you to the little trophy that you gave out to me for training discipline. Every person in the family got an award that you gave out to them. And David Lee, I really liked that exercise that you showed. We won't go into demonstration, but the party was fun.
Thank you.
And then the photo shoot afterwards with Doug was just absolutely amazing. I got to give it up to Annie. She's going to rock it. She's going to get first place, and she definitely got the gold in the photo shoot as well.
Yeah.
She totally took the gold on that day.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about champions and how you find them and how you train them and how you mold them and all that stuff. So let's first start with how you find your champions.
Well, what's interesting is that sometimes when you see a competitor or you meet someone, you can see there's some, as somebody who's been doing this for 35 years, I can see their symmetry, and I can kind of see, what God gave them in their symmetrical physique. What's interesting though sometimes, and I have to be honest, you actually surprised me. Your physique surprised me because I knew it was very, very symmetrically great. Mm-hmm. But man, you put on muscle fast, and that's your genetics.
Yeah.
So sometimes I don't know exactly what those genetics look like. Once I start working with someone, man, yours were just amazing.
I look at my mom and my dad and I say, thanks guys, appreciate it. How many competitors have you had on stage?
Gosh, I think we're at over 146 now that we've actually that I've put on stage over the years, over a good 28 years. I think it's 28 years ago I put my first competitor on stage.
It's amazing. So, yeah. And your win ratio?
We're 88% in the top 5. Out of that 88%, we have a huge amount of first places, national level competitors and pros.
So what's your typical client? Meaning, what's your typical winner? When you first work with a client, how long does it take before you actually mold them until you feel like they have the winner of them, the mindset of a winner?
Wow, some people come with the mindset of a winner, mm-hmm. but that's actually pretty rare. It usually takes me a solid 2 years, and that's if somebody has really good discipline.
Right.
To create a top-level champion, it takes 3 things. One, it takes good genetics. and that's what God gave you, and it takes discipline, and it takes knowledge, and those three things combined can, and the discipline being, hugely important. I can put national level competitors on stage that do extremely well with okay genetics, but when we have the great genetics on top of the discipline and the knowledge,
Right.
then we can create a top level champion.
Right. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining us. We're watching Geeks Are Sexy. This is owner Michael Haley. He's the CEO and owner of Platinum Physiques. Get more information at platinumphysiques.com or go to Instagram and follow them at Team Platinum Physiques. Actually, it's Platinum Physiques LV. And then on Facebook is Team Platinum Physiques.
Yes, we have Team Platinum Physiques, Platinum Physiques LV on Instagram, and Platinum Physiques LV on Facebook, and then platinumphysiques.com.
There you go.
You were right the first time.
And congratulations on your new website, the book
you.
that's coming out.
Yes. It took a
exciting
little bit
stuff.
longer to launch it than I wanted to, but we were waiting for the photos, and
Exactly.
And she's probably going to be part of the book cover. We have to see. We have to see
Nice.
what they come out. The photos.
Hey, and I want to tell you guys, he gives a free consultation. So to any one of you out there that just wants to talk to him, kind of get a feel for what it's about, that is free. You can call him anytime. And if you join, you get a free bag. You get a free Platinum Physiques bag. I carry this everywhere to represent my team. And if you get on stage before your competition, you give them a silk robe that says Platinum Physiques. So when they walk around, they know exactly the team that they're representing.
Absolutely. And I think it's also, I should mention here real quick, I am a competition trainer, and I train a lot of competitors. Right now in November in Michelle's first show, there's going to be 22 of Platinum Physiques competitors in the same show, which is going to be kind of fun.
I'm so excited. Excited.
Yeah, but I also train, that's about 60% of my clientele. 40% of my clientele are people that just want to lose weight and tone up, and other people who just want to get in shape. So
And women
don't
who
think you
just-
need to be a competitor
Yeah.
to reach out to us.
And you have several clients that just had a baby, or they just want to lose weight, or just
Yep.
like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we can do anything.
I want to give the 411 real quick on competing. Now, it's not just training and diet. That's kind of what we talked about. Now, what are your typical rates for each session, if you don't mind?
I charge anywhere from $50 to $75 per session for a workout. There's an upfront fee, $500, and that covers 6 months of your food calibration, your workout calibration, and your cardio calibration, because it's a constant. You probably have done plans before where they kind of plateau and you don't know what to do. We've hit plateaus, but I know how to get through them, and that's how I can take somebody from looking, good to amazing. Because a lot of people can't do that. They can get you maybe a cookie cutter kind of thing, get you down so far, but I have several different plans, and so you get all of those plans over a 6-month period to get you in the best shape of your life.
Now, competing. You have posing practice. That after this commercial break, we're going to talk all about True Fusion, where you have
Yes.
posing practice, but a little bit when it comes to 8 to 12 weeks out, when you need to register for things.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
your NCP card, get your
Yeah.
bikini, get your shoes,
Mhm.
get your makeup, get your spray tanning,
Yeah.
all of that laid down.
Oh yeah, I actually have a timeline that I give my competitors. If we're in town, it's all of those things that she said, and there's actually a timeline that you have to go through all that. It is pricey to compete. An average female competitor going into a show with the bikini and heels and all the costs and everything else is usually right around $1,000 for the first show. But then they have their heels and their bikini, unless they want a bikini for the different one for the second show. It's usually about $500 per show after that, which isn't too bad. That's if it's local.
And now we're about 16 weeks before the November 4th show, so you assess everyone at 16, 12, 10 weeks, 8 weeks, pretty much every week.
Yes. Once we get to the 12-week point, I like every 2 weeks, and then we get to 6 weeks out every week. And it depends on the competitor.
Right. Now let's go down the value and the total cost of everything that people kind of need to get ready for. Now, for a suit, how much for females?
Well, if you're doing a bikini competition, that's the least expensive suit. That can go anywhere from $200 all the way up to $500. Heels are usually about $59, $60.
Jewelry?
Jewelry is costume jewelry, so that's pretty inexpensive.
20 to 100?
Yeah, 20 to 100, depending on what you get.
And hair and makeup?
That's usually about $200.
Tanning?
Tanning's $100 to $120, depending on who you use.
Getting your NCP card.
That's $120
Or, excuse
now.
NPC. Yeah.
NPC,
Mhm.
yeah.
Registering for the show.
It's usually between $100 and $150 per class. So when you compete, you're going to probably do 2 different classes. So that's usually probably be about.
And the most important is paying for your time.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that.
Absolutely, because you are with them from 5 in the morning till 10 at night, and it's not just a babysitting job. You're like a life coach, making sure they are comfortable, making sure everyone is relaxed,
Yeah.
making sure everything is just calm.
Right, and I
Yep.
can tell you
Yep.
that most of the competitions that we do, even if, like, for example, I'll just kind of run over costs. If we have 22 competitors, they all throw in $100. It's $2,200. A lot of money. But we're going to get a suite downtown at the Golden Nugget that's close to
Yep.
the hotel. That's going to cost about $1,200. We have to get tickets to go into the show. I have to get a backstage pass. Normally, every bit of money that I receive goes out to the show and for the competitors.
The
So I kind of
robes,
break even.
The booth.
Yeah, maybe break
everything.
even sometimes.
Register.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really not making money. And then, this next week I'm going to Masters Nationals. Annie is taking
Annie.
care of my flight, and we're staying. Her husband and me and my wife are staying in the same room to save money for them.
Yay.
And
Hi, Rick. Hi, Joanne.
but I am gone for 3 days, which is a big loss of income.
I
And
can't wait for her to come home.
I'm absolutely 100% okay with that. That's part of what I do. I love my competitors. I love all of you guys. And
Big
my
shout out
heart's
to
all the way
Nikki
in.
for
Oh,
winning
yeah.
first place recently.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody, the whole team.
We have a lot of winners, and I'm going to tell you, just so you guys know, I really, not to put any pressure on you, but I really kind of expect you to be in the top 3 in your first competition. So, yeah.
Well, no, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to take a commercial break real quick. When we come back, we're going to talk all about posing. And if you're interested in competing, why you need to go to posing practice every week. It's at True Fusion off Eastern and Henderson. And we're going to be giving them a big shout out right after this. You're watching Geeks Are Sexy on WCOBM.